Alright, so I just woke up to the insane news that the character coming after Estarossa, if you don't know, Estarossa is coming next week for JP, 5 days after that for Global. The character coming right after Estarossa, 2 weeks after Estarossa, is actually Ominous Nebula ZELDRIS, not Chandler. So we've been on the assumption because of the leaks that Chandler was going to be a sort of Red Arthur, like Excalibur Arthur type character for Estarossa, and it seems like it's not that way. Actually, it's actually going to be Ominous Nebula ZELDRIS, the character that might end up fitting that role, or maybe not. Maybe it will be like Estarossa is coming out. Then ZELDRIS is by himself, just a really good character, and then eventually this leaked Chandler comes out, and he is the character like that, or maybe the opposite. Maybe Chandler is the character like that, and ZELDRIS is a support character, but we'll have to see. Huge. I mean, even if we were basically expecting, Estarossa to come out now, and then 2 weeks later, a kind of hype demon. It's another level of hype when we're talking about ZELDRIS on top of like Chandler, right? I like Chandler. He's cool and all, but he's not ZELDRIS. So this is why I've been telling people to skip these awful banners I've been getting. And yeah, I am pretty excited to summon for man, it's gonna be a rushed time for summons because we've been let's go here, right? Let's take a look at the banners we've been getting. We've been, since the anniversary banner, not had anything to summon on, to be honest. Brunhild I thought like was a skip for most players. Also sold I thought Freyr and Diane. So these are like 3 skippable banners to me. And now it's gonna be 3 must summon banners, it feels like. Unless on the off chance Estarossa is really bad, but I say 3 because not because of Chandler, but because it's Estarossa and then ZELDRIS, right? And then it's gonna line up perfectly so that the next banner after ZELDRIS is the Jormungandr equivalent to dogs, and a character like that is not easy to pass on. It's gonna be stacked. This is gonna be like a very stacked moment because again, since the anniversary banner, I felt like we've been kind of just saving and waiting for a moment like this, right? And here it is, like 3, potentially 4 if Chandler comes out right after that as well. 3, potentially 4, like must summon banners. This is gonna be a pretty stacked time now. And I hope that these celebrations for this, because this, if they're dropping Estarossa and they're dropping ZELDRIS, basically amongst the same celebration, because ZELDRIS is gonna come out like at the same time that Estarossa banner is still gonna be live, right? They have to make like a big celebration for this. It's a global triple 5 anniversary, and if they don't make a big celebration for this, it'd be very unfortunate with like tons of gems, like really good login, like anniversary type login. Maybe not as good as anniversary because I don't expect that, but something like that. Maybe 150 gems, maybe half of anniversary. Wouldn't hurt. They have to come up with something like this, right? I'm pretty excited now. I mean, I was already excited for Estarossa because I think that they have had a bad track record for Holy War festivals, but this is their time to make it right. Right? Every single Holy War festival at launch has been very mediocre, and including Margaret. Margaret was buffed afterwards. Like thinking of all the festival characters, wasn't it only Margaret and ZELDRIS that actually needed to be post buffed? Like Margaret obviously was buffed like almost right away to be like the best thing in the game when she came out. And ZELDRIS eventually got buffed that his passive wouldn't need 10 debuffs, and went all the way up to 24% because that passive was just really bad, right? That passive needed buffs, and didn't his single target also get buffed? Like the Holy War characters don't have the best track record. Is what I'm saying. It is their time to make it right. And Ominous ZELDRIS is an interesting one because when Green ZELDRIS came out, I thought it was going to be Ominous ZELDRIS, and then we realized that it was just bum-ass ZELDRIS. Like, it was no different. It was just regular-ass ZELDRIS. But I wonder why they chose to not make him a festival. I feel like this is the kind of character that they could have made a Holy War festival out of. Again, like Chandler, right? The leaked Chandler. It made sense. Like Demon Chandler, I like the concept of. I think it would be cool if he was the Arthur type character for Estarossa. And he honestly didn't deserve a festival so early, right? Just like Kusok did not deserve a Holy War. Demon Chandler does not deserve it right now. Maybe in the future. ZELDRIS already has a Holy War festival, so maybe that's why they're giving it. But it's Ominous ZELDRIS. Ominous Nebula ZELDRIS is a different breed. It's not it's not bomb-ass ZELDRIS. So yeah, my plan now still is the same. I've been talking about my free-to-play plan for the next few banners. I will be probably summoning on every single one of these banners on my free-to-play because you know, I've been saving. I have like 2,000 gems right now, so there should be enough to do one rotation in every single banner, and spare actually. By the time, you know, the third banner rolls around, I'm gonna have like even more. Probably summon on every single one of these banners, so long as Estarossa is really good. If Estarossa is mid, I will skip it. Like, it is like I've been taking it very like serious, right, on the free-to-play account, and if Estarossa is mid, I will skip him, even if it's Estarossa, like probably my top 3 characters, and if he's mid, it's a skip. Holy War is a bad tracker. If the banner is mid, it will be very sad. Like if he's really good and the banner is mid, it'll be very sad because I'll still summon. There's a really big possibility of the banner being mid. And a big, like with ZELDRIS coming out right after, it's a really big possibility they're not going to put Red Tarmiel on Estarossa's banner and instead put on ZELDRIS' banner. I mean, I wouldn't mind if ZELDRIS' banner was like full of seasonals, because we just got a banner with seasonals with summer at the end, but we still could use more. Seasonals are just very far in between, right? Seasonal characters are just so weirdly exclusive for no reason, right? Imagine if DN already comes back on ZELDRIS' banner. That'd be hilarious. But I mean, they could bring her back because she's a character that people need. Like it sucks. It sucks that she's not like a more broad character. A character isn't necessary to get stuff like that. Yeah, let me know what you think. I don't know, man. This is gonna be rough. Like 2 months for most players that weren't saving. Estarossa, then ZELDRIS, then the character for dogs, and then maybe a Chandler. It's gonna be deep. And then with the demon relics, if the demon relics bring back demons for a demon meta, game is gonna completely change. That'd be great.